Good morning. It's a brand new day on the Superior Hiking Trail, and it's a brisk morning, quite chilly last night, cold enough to see your breath. Apparently it's about 6 degrees, but it feels a little bit colder here still. But it's beautiful, calm, and sunny. Trey is just finishing taking down the tent. So this is the rest of the Mystery Mountain campsite. It's quite large. Lots of open space for tents. And right now I'm going to go retrieve our food. We hung it up in a tree maybe 50 meters or 100 meters back from the campsite. The campsite is kind of up on a mountain, so to speak, and then the trail continues past the mountain 0.5 miles down to the river where the water source is. So our plan is to pack up here and then have breakfast down there because we didn't have enough water to cook breakfast, and we didn't want to go all the way down there and back last night. We were too tired, so we rationed our water and saved it. So just gonna grab the food and then we'll be on our way. Lots of birds out this morning. I think that cold night is really pushing a lot of the migrants through. Here it is, still in place. Just where we left it. Alright, we're all packed up and ready for departure.
Cold one this morning.
Feels a lot lighter than it did on day one. Alright, goodbye, Mystery Mountain. Water. Breakfast on the Poplar River. We've got some savory oatmeal with refried beans and oats, PVP, and some dried veggies. Lots of taco seasoning. Some instant coffee. That's what it looks like. Pretty good. No, we hiked for about an hour since we left our breakfast spot, and we made it to Glove Overlook, or is it Glove Overlook? Colors are just starting to come in over here as well. Another beautiful view. Got some mud. Some tracks. Here's the Poplar River, another access point. We just reached another overlook, known simply as Vista on the map. It looks mostly south and east. It's a 180-degree view, just about. You can see the lake in the distance and beautiful fall colors cascading down from this hill. Another overlook, this time of the Poplar River down below where we walked along earlier. We stopped briefly at one of the campsites that's right along the edge of the river down that way. Made it to Agnes Lake. This is an overlook between the east and west campsites. Hello, hello. We have arrived at our campsite for the night. East Lake Agnes, which is right on the lake. It's beautiful and sunny. Wonderful vistas of the lake shore around the campsite and the beautiful fall colors. And it's just after 2, so it took us about 4 hours to hike those 6 miles that we had planned for today. And here we are. We're just going to sit down and have lunch on this nice rock along the lake. Stunning. And there's no one else here yet. It's pretty early. There are some day hikers, though, that we've encountered. We can hear them hiking, because there's a trailhead not too far to the east. Just finished lunch on this little rock here. Let's have a little tour of the campsite. Quite a few routes on this initial section, so not the best for tent sites, but there's plenty of space. We'll probably put our tent somewhere over here. Here's the fire ring. And then this path leads back to the hiking trail and the latrine as well. Here we go, East Agnes. Good morning. It's our last day of the hike, day 4, and it's a beautiful, calm day on Lake Agnes. Can't beat the setting for breakfast. Just watched the sunrise come up, and there's some mist rolling over the lake. It's so calm.
Oatmeal for breakfast today.
Look at that. How appetizing. It's pretty tasty.
Want some extra chunks on top?
Yes, please. Throw some granola in there. And we got instant coffee as usual. Made it to Caribou Lake. Well, the overlook of Caribou Lake. We're approaching Spruce Creek here. It's almost noon, making pretty good time. Descending down to a deep creek valley of spruce forest, as the name suggests.
Squirrel.
Aha! Looks like a good water source. We made it to Jerry Evyen's overlook. Just had a little lunch break here. Beautiful vista, but pretty tight in terms of space. And we only have 4 miles to go, the last leg. Ready for the end?
Do it. Final stretch.
Alright, we've reached the end of this ridge. Time to make our great descent down toward the lake, way over there. Woohoo! It's a long way down. How's the view? Whoa. Alright, we made it to the last lookout of our hike. This is Lookout Mountain. It's only about 2 kilometers left from the end point. And it kind of connects with a little hiking club area where there's a little cabin and a little bit of infrastructure, a toilet, bench. How's the view? Is it viewing? Wow.
Careful, baby.
Whoa. Long way down. Well, we're now officially off the Superior Hiking Trail, and we are following some trails that lead through Cascade River State Park back to our car. before we do, we're about to see a waterfall or two in Cascade River State Park. So let's see how they look. Final steps.
We did it!
We did it.
Hooray!
There's our car. I can see it.
Hooray! Rachel's car.
Rachel's car. Woohoo! Wow.
We made
Success.
it. What an adventure.
4 days. We prevailed. What an amazing trip. Beautiful weather. Can't wait to take this pack off. For the last time. And finally, our trip along the Superior Hiking Trail culminates at Lake Superior. Let's see if we can manage to go for a quick little dip. Might be too cold, I don't know. Good evening. We are now tucked into our beds in our tent, ready for a good night's rest, but we wanted to reflect a little bit on the trail itself. We just came back from Grand Marais, where we had a celebratory dinner, fish and chips at the Angry Trout Cafe. Very tasty fried lake herring from Lake Superior. First time trying that, and it was really delicious. We also had a beer at the Voyager Brewing Company. It's a cute little touristy kind of town, very like coastal seaside vibes, but it's on a lake. Anywho, so we ended up finishing the section of the Superior Hiking Trail that I picked out in 4 days. We hiked 34 miles or 54 kilometers from Temperance River State Park, the trail access there, to Cascade River State Park, the Lookout Mountain Trailhead. And we stopped at East Laveau Pond the first night, then Mystery Mountain, and then East Lake Agnes campsite the last day. And we hiked, I think we probably about 6 to 8 hours each day, between 6 and 10 miles per day. And what do you think? How was your experience, first hiking trip?
It was incredible. The first day was really challenging, incredibly challenging. The second day was pretty challenging, but after that, got into the groove.
Yeah, it usually takes a day or two to kind of get into the swing of it.
Really rewarding to finish it. It's an incredible experience. We had perfect weather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no rain at all. Pretty mild, sunny, a little bit of wind the second day, but not too bad. Definitely like more fall-like than it had been prior to this week. Beautiful fall colors, like really you could see the change day by day as the colder nights progressed. Really beautiful views from Carlton Peak and Oberg Mountain across like the surrounding landscape, especially westward into the hills inland. The colors were more vibrant than closer to the lake.
I think the coolest part about the trail is how accessible it is, how easy it is to get on and get off the trail at all kinds of different places. And there's so many campsites, and all the campsites are really nice.
Mm-hmm. Well maintained. There's a really nice community kind of built around the trail. The volunteer association that maintains it. There's a Facebook group that you can connect with people on, and everybody's really friendly and positive.
In general, 5 stars. Overwhelming,
highly
positive
recommend
experience.
Superior Hiking Trail. Yeah, for sure. And we saw some decent birds, a few migrants early on. Toward the end of the hike, though, as we got further north, it definitely became mostly sort of winter residents. Lots of kinglets and chickadees and brown creepers, lots of ruffed grouse, migrating accipiters. We heard quite a few pileated woodpeckers, some kingfishers in the lakes. No other wildlife, though. It was pretty quiet, except for a couple toads. Anywho, that's it for another adventure. Any last thoughts?
I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, let's time to hit the hay. make a long drive back home tomorrow. Anyway, I'm Maddie B Adventuring. Join me for another adventure soon. Bye.